What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chan646, and we're back with episode 5 of our Let's Play Minecraft Direwolf 20 pack. But anyway, I kind of had a bit of an accident and died, but it's all good. I got most of my stuff back, or some of it at least. But in the process, I found me some rubber trees. Mother effer. There you go. Y'all don't want any of this. So that's always good. But what I wanted to start now is let's go look at our farm. Actually, our whatever this thing's. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's a chicken. Our biogas. Oh, it's doing pretty good. 104 buckets worth, almost 105. It's doing pretty good. And I turned these off. Well, actually, no, they. Still doing that, but anyway, I want to start setting up some farms today. Like, I already got it all planned out. What I'm gonna need. I'm going to need a thermionic fabricator to start making these farms. So what that is basically I'll tell you once I make it. It's kind of complicated. Let's get some more gold because I think I only had 3 pieces in here. You guys ready? Let's make this, and we have our thermionic fabricator. Nice. So I've also made a carpenter. So what this thing needs to do is be hooked up to a power supply like this. With that, and it should be golden. But we first need some glass. Let's go ahead and set that up. That should be good. For what it will need, it needs to basically cook up the glass, turns it into liquid gas. That's pretty good. So let's look up the first thing we want to make. We need a steady supply of food. So let's just look up a farm right here. You see this farm? That is a wheat farm right there. We're going to need to make that first, so we're going to need some bronze electron tubes right up in here. With some redstone and some bronze will get us 4. That's all we need. So let's get some bronze. Going on. We have some bronze here too. Oh, never mind. We have enough bronze. We don't need any of this. We need redstone though. My bad. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have these. You can just go ahead and take them out. But that's not all we want to make. We want to make a farm and a combine. So I'll explain all these in a minute. We need some iron electron tubes. So let's get some iron. And while we're here, we're actually just going to go ahead and look up what the rest of the stuff that we need. So we need a combine. We need some a logger, which requires diamantine, which is basically 5 diamonds. And the arboretum, which requires golden. And let's just grab some tin because I already know that we're going to need it for the recipe. And we have one of you. Boom, and boom. So we have all these. And now we need to make what is called a basic circuit board. So we need a carpenter, which I have over here, some tin, and some redstone. Well, we have the redstone in here. Just go ahead and throw that in here. It's just ghost image. It doesn't actually place an item in there. So there we go. It's starting to build up charge. Let's go ahead and let's actually look at our system down here. You see this? Well, they're not running right now, but that's just because I could actually break some of this wire. Fixed up a little bit. It's actually starting from over there now, but you can see this redstone energy cell is actually going to be outputting. Let's bump that up to 10 just to make sure. So you can tell that one's going pretty well. It's getting pretty full. Oh, we have 5. That's plenty. It's more than enough. So let's just go ahead and get all of these right now. look up the arboretum. We need some sturdy casings. We need 4 of those, I believe. Let's just look. Hmm. You know, combine, sturdy casing, farm, sturdy casing. Yeah, I think that we're going to need 4 sturdy casings, so that's 32 bronze. I don't think we have enough. No, we do not. Let's just quickly make some more. That's enough. So let's just put that here. Sturdy casing, get 4 of these. What do we need in here? We need our circuit boards and we need our bronze tubes. Boom. And now for the combine. We need the iron tubes. Now for the arboretum. Arboretum. We need the golden. Yeah, we're out of glass. That's right. We're out of glass. Let's just go ahead and do this old method pretty quickly. Oh, nope, don't want that. We can just do it on aluminium stone. Throw you in there, get some coal. Okay, now let's just look up sand. How do you make it? How do you make grass from cobblestone? Let's just look that up right now. And look at that. And we can make sand from that. Look at that. It's so nice. Okay, now let's just look at glass. That's good enough. Nope, do not want to open iPhoto. Arboretum. Now we need the glass in there and the logger. Finally. Now we have all 4 of these. Let's just take all this. Throw it back in here. We don't need it. And let's go find a place for these to work. Actually, what we're going to need to do is make some engines real quick. And since we have a steady supply of biogas, biomass, whatever. We need to make some biogas engines. Where's our bronze? Oh, we need to make some more bronze. Let's just get a stack. And there we go, a stack. What else do we need? We'll need some gears, so some cobblestone. Let's just look at wood. Okay, gears, which will be sticks. Gears, stone gears, then bronze gears. Okay, and now we have enough pistons in there, right? Yeah, okay, let's just look at bio. And there we go, we have 2 of these. Right now I just want to make some more redstone. energy conduits, so that way we can make sure we won't run out of them. And I'm going to actually show you guys how this can be done. Let's just do this. Throw our ender tank on top. Tap that. Turn that to blue. Turn that to that. And now we have our, whatever they're called. Boom. And reverse. There we go. That's all good. We now have 4 more. All that's looking pretty good. Pretty fine and dandy. Oops. Okay, so now I'm thinking that over here is a pretty good spot for something. For some of these. Let's just go ahead and lay down the... Why not Arboretum first? And then the logger right here. And you need to power these things with one of these. It can be really any type of power, really. And I forgot something that we're going to need with this. We're going to need a bucket of lava. We can make one of those, remember? But we're also going to need some humus, which is compost or fertilizer, which I did not find. You can do it in a what's mulch? You get mulch from squeezing things. So basically, compost. We're gonna need a bunch of that. I'll get a hopper set on top with that. Eat something real quick. I'm also gonna need some seeds. No, I have seeds. I meant saplings. But I do not. Would I like to do this? There we go. You know, I think we should do first. Actually, I think instead of doing this, we should first do the wheat farm, because we can actually use that for some what's the word I'm thinking of? Arboretum. Okay then, so I should just go out here and switch these with these other things. So farm, combine. Let's just look in the farm. All it requires is dirt and seeds. Not too bad, right? Right. And some dirt. We have enough, and now for some seeds. So where's our bucket at? Did we lose it? I think we lost it. I don't think I have it. No, I don't have anything in there. Just make a bucket and get this lava. For our biogas engine. Of course. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'm also going to grab... I know, I can't make up my mind. I'm going to grab some cans. Well, that's because I'm going to need to get some what's it called? Biomass. I have plenty. Do not worry. I think in the future, if I still need to run this, I'll just attach some tesseracts to it. That sounds like a pretty neat idea. And let's throw all the dirt in here. And the seeds. This thing needs a redstone signal, so let's just go and get us a... I know I have a lever somewhere. I there have a lever. Also, while we're here, we're going to need to make some chests. 2 chests. There we go. Just for the output. Actually, I don't think you needed a chest for the farm, simply because it's a farm. And see, it's starting to warm up the process. We should be able to see whenever it's pumping up. There we go. We got some biomass in there. It's pumping up 5 Minecraft joules per tick. This thing should be going pretty fast. Let's pop down a large chest right next to this baby. And now it'll clear out either a 12 by 12 by 12 area or a 21 by 21 by 21 area. I think it's 21 by 21 by 21. And I'll be back in a minute once it's fully done. Guys, I'm back and I got the farm working pretty well. But I'm actually going to let that produce a little bit of stuff while I work on something else. First, where's our bronze at? I know we have some leftover bronze. Yes, we do. And what we're going to need to make is something called a wrench. No. We do not need a wrench yet. I think actually the Omni wrench will actually come in handy for this. We're going to start on industrial craft now that I actually have the proper tools. With rubber tree saplings, I mean. Boom. We need a tree tap. For what, you might ask? Tapping some trees. That's right. Let's get these babies all lined up. And see if we can't find any tree taps to get. Nothing. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. There's a resin tap. And you can see that we... Did we get it? No, there it is right there. Basically... What you need to start with, oh darn, what you need to start out with for Industrial Craft 2 is rubber trees. Basically, that helps you create all your cables. That's what it can be used for. You smelt it up into some rubber, and then that can be used to start making your first cables, which is what you need to start making your first machines. I'm going to collect a bunch of this stuff, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I got some rubber now. Let me move the mic back a little bit. So now what we need to use our first rubber for are we need some copper. Of course. Let's... rubber cables. Now we need copper. So first off, we need for these to make some copper cables. And now what can you use with copper cables? Well, copper cables are the basis of basically everything in what's the word I'm looking for? Industrial craft. You can see that it's used to make some bat boxes, which is how you store your energy. Some regular stuff like this, some batteries, which is how you can also store energy. Electronic circuits, which you need to do a lot of stuff. That's another main component of industrial craft. Sorry, keep forgetting the names. But first, you saw that bluish metal ingot, that is called refined iron. Basically what you do is you take it and you smelt iron. Again, you re-smelt it and it'll turn to that. So let's get some copper cables going up. Wait, no, what was that? Okay. And there we go. We got us some 30. It's pretty good. So it's about 50. That's about pretty well along the way. But here, let's look at this. This is basically just like the that stuff. It can transfer power, but it's low voltage. It's not really high voltage. It's really low voltage. I'll get the nope. Let me just pull up some cables. Okay, so here it goes from ultra low current cable, which is 10, to uninsulated copper, gold, insulated copper, insulated gold, 2 times insulated gold, and then there's another one, but no, I think it's HV. It's really difficult. I haven't gotten a grasp on it. I forgot it. I forgot most of it, but let's get us some refined iron, which is another main part of this. Let's get all this out of here. Throw it all in here. Okay, so first what we're going to need to make is electronic circuit. So let's just link up about some of you. Oh, and there we go. We have our first electronic circuit. What can you be used for, I might ask? Tons of stuff. You can see it's used in a lot of different recipes. Well, here's IC2. You can use it to make an electronic furnace, which is their type of furnace. It's relatively fast, but I think the powered furnace is faster. Macerator, which is their version of a pulverizer. It macerates the ores. It basically doubles your ore output. An extractor, instead of smelting your resin, you can extract it for 3 instead of 1. If you smelt it, you only get one rubber, but if you extract it, you get 3 rubber. So that's gonna have to be one of the first machines that we make. And a compressor, which is used for some higher tier stuff, medium to higher tier. You don't really use it that well. You used it to make mixed metal ingots, which you basically can use to make advanced alloys, and it gets into its whole separate thing. But let's go ahead and make our first machine, which will be an extractor. Okay, and oops, we need to get this first. There we go. We have our machine block, which is their version of the machine frame. Now, Industrial Craft came out first. I think it was out in like alpha. But let me get a drink real quick. God, I say but too much. Thermal expansion came out like maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. So by the time of this recording, now you may be watching this on a later date, but let's see how our farm is doing. Yeah, it's doing relatively well. But forgot what I came over here for. Okay, we need some wood. And we need some tree taps. There we go. We have, well, a little bit more than enough. But let's go ahead and throw our first. There we go. We now have an extractor. But how do you power this, you might ask? Well, you need a generator right here. So it's like an iron furnace, which is another version of a furnace. Instead of using one coal for every 8 burns or smelts, ore is outputted, it uses 10. Or it uses 1 for every 10 outputted. So it's better, it's more efficient. So let's get that out of there. We need another machine block. Let's get you. Just because we don't need you. Or no. And something new that we have not made yet. We need something called an RE battery, which is kind of their version of storage. So it's 1 copper cable, 2 redstone, and 4 tin. I do not have any tin on me. I will be... Here's some tin. Let's make us 1. Now, I already know that we're going to need to make 3 more just for something. So let's get our generator hooked up, and oh, I know what's wrong. There you go. There we go. So gonna make one more thing real quick. A bat box. And we could also use some wood. And there you go. We have ourselves a bat box, which is the lowest tier of storing energy. Now, we do not have a shovel, but it's not really needed. Oh, darn, there's this stuff below it, isn't it? But, just not, no need to fear, we're good. Let's just make this a little bit too deep. And there we go. So, let's throw down our generator, right? Right here, okay? Let's throw some coal in there. You can see it's burning it up, making some power. Now, we can place our extractor right next to it, and it'll take the power from there. But what if we wanted to say, I don't know, let me go grab my wrench real quick. I think this works on it. Oh yeah, it does. Beautiful. Now what if we wanted it right there? You see it can't flow power. An option is with a cable. You can see it's now powering through it. But whatever, I'm wasting energy. You can keep it there, throw down a bat box, and it'll store energy for you. Hold up, somebody texted me. My mom? Nope. Okay. So you can... Actually, what we're going to need to do is turn this way. So that way the power can flow into it. Now you can see it's a really low power output. I think it's something like 5 Minecraft joules per tick. Or no, it doesn't even use it doesn't even use Minecraft joules. It uses a completely different system called EU, electric units, or energy units, one of the two. But basically, you can put coal up there to power it. There's tons of different powering systems, from nuclear reactors to solar panels. Right here, now you can see stuff like that. But it's powering the extractor. Also, what we could do is connect a copper cable down right there, and over here for our other machines. And now we're doing pretty fine, I might say. Okay, now let me go get some resin and show you guys how this works. Do I have any in here? Wouldn't doubt it. Okay, so I'll be right back. I got us some resin. Didn't take that long. So let's just throw it in here, and you can see it's pretty slow. And that's because it's just the base version of the machine. There are upgrades to this, such as the centrifuge extract. No? Huh. furnace. Oh, that looks like they took it out. Okay, I guess. Root. Ah, it looks like they just. Oh, let me look. This is kind of big. Hmm. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're just now showing the extract machines. So, I guess they did take it out. So I guess the only the only upgraded version is the induction furnace. Why did they do that, I wonder? I guess because it's a little. Oh wow! See, we're not even. There's our. What? What? Don't understand this. Okay, I guess it must have been a bug where I wasn't seeing it, but there are stuff that we can add to it, like, let's just look up, over. Oh, hold on, let me. Huh. There we go. Okay, we have our stuff back now. So, let's just look at upgrades. Okay, you can see that we have the overclocker, which makes it go faster. Let's look how you craft that. Sorry, fail. Actually, I looked, and we're getting about time to wrap up. So, let's just, we have the transformer upgrade, which means it can accept higher power outages. So, this is low voltage right now. There's a medium, high, and extreme voltage. So, one transformer upgrade and one of these slots over here will just make it to where it can accept the next power level. So, low to medium, medium to high, and the energy storage upgrade, which means right here, where it stores the energy, it can store more. And that's it. So, yeah. Let's look at our battery box real quick. Right there. Oh, you can see that we're at 40,000 EU. Well, next episode I'll get more into depth. Do I want to? I don't know. I'll think of it on the fly, like I usually do. Next episode. Do I want to? We could start on that if I'm over there. Or I'll make some changes to some stuff off camera. Get some stuff working. Maybe. I don't know if I should start up that other farm. I may add some machines. Get some overclocker upgrades that you guys saw. Overclockers. Which aren't that hard to make. So basically you get a water capsule. With some surrounded by 10. You get a 10K coolant cell. Get 3 of those. And there you go. These things can accept a maximum of 8 before they start running low on power. I think I might only put 2 or 3 in there just because it starts draining so much more power. And our system can't yet handle it. So, anyway, Chance646 here, signing off. See ya.